In this video, we're going to be looking at creating a website. Previously, we've been creating individual web pages. For example, here is a page on the school site, and we were creating these pages by creating the code for the source, which looks very much like this. So you should be familiar with some of these things in here, list items, and there's some paragraphs and other things around. Now, that's okay for creating an individual web page, but if we want to create a whole website, we've got lots of similar looking pages. For example, we've got this page, which looks very similar to this page. Lots of things are the same up here, and actually what we want to do is keep most of the styling and most of the different things on the page the same, whilst we alter just the main content. And we're going to use some software to help us do this. Now, some of you might do this using a thing called server-side scripting using PHP. However, I'd have thought most of you would benefit from using some more helpful software, which is called WebPlus. There's other bits of software you can use as well, like Dreamweaver, Expression Web, and various others. So to use WebPlus, it's in my start menu, but if you search in yours for web, Serif WebPlus should come up at the top here, and we will load it up. Now it will want us to choose from this screen, and we choose Start New Site, and we're going to give it a name. So I'm going to call my site Falafel King. There we are. And it's asking about the default page width. I'm going to show you what this means. Here we've got a certain width to the page, and then we've got some white space on either side. If I make the window smaller, you can see that the white space disappears until actually there's none left, and then it forces the rest of the page to be this wide, so you have to scroll back and forth horizontally. This stops the page becoming too wide because it's very difficult to read very, very long lines of text that go right from this side of the page to the other. The next thing we have to do is choose a colour scheme, and I'm going to select this one. It's got a kind of falafel-y, kind of Moroccan-y kind of colours. I'm going to try and follow my theme. And you can change this colour palette later on. I'm then going to add a navigation bar. So this is the menu. I'm going to add a really basic one, which is going to be this one. When you click on it, it will let you try it out. If you want to, you can try another one. And I'm going to click OK. I'm going to skip over this for now. I'll come back to that later. And then I'm going to click to save my site, and it will save it as Falafel King. Great. I can now finish, and I'm ready to go. So you can see that we're viewing this page here, which is my home page, and I can add more pages. So for example, I'm going to add a menu page. Okay. I'm going to add a page to find us. Okay, and then if I open up my menu page, I can also add child pages. So I'm going to say, as a child of menu, add Christmas. Let's have it with a capital C. And I'm going to say OK, and there's my Christmas page. So I've got my pages set up, and I can change something, for example, on the Christmas menu. So let's have a text frame, and it's going to say Christmas falafel deals. And I can then change that so that it's a bit larger, and I'm starting to build my page. If I want to look at any of these pages in a browser at any time, I can click up here and just say preview page in Internet Explorer, and it will load up Internet Explorer, and there is my page. Click on allow block content, and you can see I can click around on my menu. If I open up the menu page, you can see, of course, that what we've put on the Christmas page isn't there. What if we want to put something on every page? Well, rather than going through and trying to do it the same on every page, we can put it on the master page. This is really important. So, I've clicked on View, Master Page, and then I can, for example, move my menu down. I can put in a title here, and I'm going to say Falafel King, and I'm going to make that nice and big. Let's go right up like that, and I'm going to put it in the center of the page. And I can also do things to it, like I can change the color, I can change the background color, all of that kind of thing. If I go back to View Page, you can see each page has been updated in line with the master page. So we need to do changes to every page on the master page and changes to individual pages on those individual pages. If we need to view the site again, can either say preview page or preview the whole site in Internet Explorer. And there you go, allow block content, and I can choose my site and click around, and you can create your whole site like this. I'm going to show you some other tricks in the next videos, like adding images and this kind of thing, but for now let's get started creating our site, creating the pages, and putting some details on the master page to start to style it how we want.